Hello, my name is Eric Smith, and I'll be your guide as we talk through the logged out actions of Church Community Builder. Just a quick fun fact about myself. One time I ate 48 hot wings in one sitting, which I actually thought was really cool until that I found out one of my colleagues here actually ate 100 wings in one sitting. So turns out I'm not near as cool as I thought I was. So let's talk about logged out actions. What are they and what are they for? When I say logged out actions, what we mean are what are the different ways that you can engage with the Church Community Builder software without actually having to log in, without actually having to even download an app. We realize everybody's lives are busy, and so there's just times where it makes sense to have software at your fingertips. We'll talk about it in two different parts. The first is the tools that we provide for your public website, which we're looking at right now. This is just an example logged out page. Just note that everything I'm going to be talking about, we provide you with HTML that you can embed into your site, and we also have an open API, which allows you to harness about 180 different components of our site. All right, so the first thing that we'll look at is the ability to access forms. If I'm on the site, I can quickly pull up a form, and this form is fully responsive and will allow me to fill out information about myself right here on the form, again, without ever having to log in. Now, if I'm not currently in the database, it's actually going to take my information from this form, and it's going to create a new profile from that information. These forms are very flexible, and they're very customizable for you to be able to create whatever it is that you want to capture information for. In this case, maybe it's interest in a small group. Another example, maybe we want to access our calendar. So I can quickly pull up that calendar, and then I can just pull up information about an upcoming event. Maybe it's just wanting to learn about the specific worship service, when and where it meets, and being able to even contact the organizer for that specific event. Now, we all realize that while this is a great way to be able to access right from your website, there's definitely going to be situations where we're going to be doing this from our phone. So I may be able to give right here on the website, but I may actually want to give through my phone instead. And so I can actually pull up my phone here, and you can see here that I'm in a logged out state of the software, kind of like I had shown you in the browser. But if I want to give, I can hit that button and give my one-time gift of $100 or whatever it may be, determine where it's going. Maybe in this case, it's for our general fund, and go through that process of giving. Maybe I want to do those forms like I had shown you before. You can see, again, it's based off of responsive design. So it'll be a pleasant experience for me to do the form right here through my phone. Maybe it's that I want to look for groups that I want to join or that I want to learn more about. And so I can pull up the group finder. I can learn about those specific groups, email the leaders, even actually search based off of my location to see how close each of these groups are from where I'm at. So great little tools that I have right here at my fingertips that allows me to, again, engage with the software. It's timed back into the database, but I haven't had to log into anything to do this. Now, aside from the website, we all realize that there's going to be situations where we want to have access to information right there on our phone through either a text message or potentially an email. And so let me just show you a few examples here of how you can engage with the software from those standpoints. So the first is I want to show you an example of how I can get my serving schedule. I just pulled up my text message feature here, and you can see that I have an outstanding request to serve. So when I receive this text message, I can just click on this link, and it's going to pull up a responsive interface that's going to allow me to interact with that schedule. I can go ahead and accept those requests that are outstanding for me to serve, which I'm going to do so here. And even right here from this logged out state, I can edit my contact information. I can even update my preferences and availability. If I know that I'm going to be out of town for the holidays, I can block out those dates to make sure that I'm not scheduled. Now, last but not least, I want to pull up my email client here. And as you can see from this email, this is actually an opportunity for me to attend an event. And so I've received this request about this specific event. I can learn about it right here through that email. But when I hit the RSVP button, it's going to go ahead again and take me into that responsive interface where right here from this page, I can hit RSVP, say, yes, I'm going. Maybe I'm going to invite 2 of my friends, and maybe even add some basic notes for the event organizer about me attending. But either way, once I do this, I hit RSVP. It's now updated my schedule. It's informed the coordinator, and that's all that I needed to do. So as you can see, the whole goal here with logged out actions are how can we put tools in front of you wherever you may be, whether it's filling out a form that you're accessing from the website or directly from your form, or whether that's getting a text message or an email about serving opportunities or events. The whole goal is we're making it as simple as possible for the user. Thanks for your time. We look forward to seeing you in other videos.